Great. Another morning in the Word. I said I'm gonna do this sharing the Word 3 days a week at 5 or 5 o'clock. And then I woke up today. I was guided to a number. And I said, yes, okay, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post one more. I'm really excited about this, guys. I'm really, really excited about sharing the Word that he shares with me. It's such a passion of mine, so why not continue? But I'm not gonna do it 5 o'clock every day. And when I said that to him, he also said, the timing is not what matters. That you start in the Word and that you are willing to share. What I am sharing with you is what matters. So we're going to be time effective. So let's jump into it. It's been very specific today. So we start in 4:20. Nine is where he woke me up. But because there is no 4, oh wait, I had this planned. There is a 4:29. I found it. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna mess this up, guys. Okay. So 4:29. He speaks of the new man. And what it says? Let no corrupt word proceed out of your mouth, but what is good for necessary edification, that it may impart grace to the hearers. That's a very specific instruction. Be mindful of what you're speaking. I'm going to read it in Swedish as well. Kristi kropp byggs upp. Öppna inte munnen för ofruktbart prat, utan säg bara sådant som tjänar till att bygga upp där det behövs, så att det blir till välsignelse för de som hör på. Och vi fortsätter. För nästa vers han gav mig var 6:29. Och 6:29 i Ephesians fanns inte. Så därför blir det 6:11. Any of you know the verse? He speaks about the whole armor of God. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. And the next one after that. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places. Therefore, take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil days, and having done all to stand. Verse 16. Above all, taking the shield of faith, with which you will be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked one. can go more into that in this chapter another day. Så på svenska. Guds röstning. 06:11. Ta på er Guds röstning så att ni kan hålla stånd mot djävulens lömska angrepp. Ty det är inte mot varelser av kött och blod vi har att kämpa, utan mot härskarna, mot makterna, mot herrarna över denna mörkrets värld, mot ondskans andekrafter i himlarymderna. Ta därför på er Guds röstning så ni kan göra motstånd på den onda dagen och stå upprätt efter att ha fullgjort allt. Och ständigt trons sköld framför er. Med den ska ni få den ondes alla brinnande pilar att slockna. And then he led me to 4:11 in Matthew, and I found that transition very on point, because this is the chapter Satan tempts Jesus, and the verse is, "Then the devil left him, and behold, angels came and ministered to him." You remember what he said? Satan said, "All these things I will give to you if you fall down and worship me." And then Jesus said to him, "Away with you, Satan, for it is written, you shall worship the Lord your God, and him only you shall serve." Then the devil left him, and behold, angels came and ministered to him. Then we jump into Matthew 6:29. I'm sorry, I'm gonna read in Swedish first. I almost forgot. Mycket att hålla reda på. Jesus frestas. 4:11. Då lät djävulen honom vara, och änglar kom fram och betjänade honom. Och vad som hände innan, vad djävulen sa och vad Jesus svarade. Allt detta ska jag ge dig om du faller ner och tillber mig. Och då sa Jesus till honom, gå din väg, Satan. Det står ju skrivet, Herren, din Gud, ska du tillbe, och endast honom ska du dyrka. Då lät djävulen honom vara, och änglar kom fram och betjänade honom. Det är mycket jag vill säga och tillägga i de här verserna, men jag ska inte göra det nu, för det är inte den strukturen vi har i den här serien. Sen hoppar vi till Matthew 6:29. And yet I say to you that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. It is the chapter Do Not Worry. It is something everyone needs to think more of. What he says before that, which of you by worrying can add 1 cubit to his stature? stature. So why do you worry about clothing? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They neither toil nor spin. And yet I say to you that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. Now if God so clothes the grass of the field, which today is and tomorrow is thrown into the oven, will he not much more clothe you, O you of little faith? Therefore do not worry. Matteus 6:29. Men jag säger er, inte en Salomo i all sin prakt var klädd som en av dem. Vad han då pratar om. Vem av er kan med sina bekymmer lägga en enda aln till sin livslängd? Och varför bekymrar ni er för kläder? Se på ängens liljor, hur de växer. De arbetar inte och spinner inte. Men jag säger er, inte en Salomo i all sin prakt var klädd som en av dem. Om nu Gud ger sådana kläder åt gräset på ängen, som idag finns till och imorgon stoppas i ugnen, ska han då inte ha kläder åt er, ni trossvaga? Gör er därför inga bekymmer. Oroa er inte i onödan. Det är fullkomligt onödigt. Do not worry. Trust that you will be taken care of. He speaks a lot of this in many different ways. And it still applies to this day. What I hear is worrying is for the wicked. Yet, as humans, we worry sometimes. Many of us. And when we do, there is a faith problem. There is a trust problem. And that's okay too. I'm not here to judge the human experience in any way. I'm just here to speak what God says about it. And we all fall into human patterns. But in the Word, we have the armor to get out of it. And sometimes saying yes to God means that we have to say no to something else. And sometimes, He knows it's difficult for us, so He might close some doors. He's not doing that to be. He always have our best in mind when we call for Him. We just need to trust, though we may not understand why all the time, and that's okay. And now we're up to 15 minutes, and that's the limit.